this onslaught at lower prices, I'm pledging today that in my second term, we will eliminate a minimum of 10 old regulations for every one new regulation. We'll be able to do that quite easily, actually. And instead of attacking industries of the future, we will embrace them, including making America the world capital for crypto and Bitcoin.
What's going up, bull runners? Welcome back to the channel. Are you ready to be the world capital for crypto and Bitcoin? Welcome to the edge of tomorrow, where the digital pulse of finance beats stronger with every passing second. Today, we're diving into a world where the old rules are being rewritten and the new ones are yet to be fully understood. Are you ready to unlock the secrets of the financial revolution? Today, XRP has achieved what many thought was beyond its reach, touching $3 for the first time since 2018. This isn't just a number, it's a signal that institutional investors are betting big and the market is responding. But here's the twist. While Bitcoin has been the headline hog, XRP is now leading the charge of public curiosity on Google Trends. What's driving this surge? Is it the resolution of the SEC lawsuit or something more? And from the corridors of power in Washington, D.C., the new chair of the U.S. Senate Banking Committee has declared a clear crypto regulatory framework is now at the forefront of their agenda. This could be the breakthrough that we've all been waiting for, providing clarity and stability to an industry that thrives on innovation but has been stymied by regulatory uncertainty. Could this really be the dawn of a new era in crypto America? And across 5 continents, a new narrative is unfolding. The interest in Bitcoin reserve. Countries are beginning to see Bitcoin not just as a speculative asset, but as a strategic reserve. This could revolutionize national treasuries, offering a hedge against inflation and a step towards digital sovereignty. But the question remains, who will lead the charge and how important of a global impact will it make? The crypto landscape is shifting beneath our feet. Every day without this knowledge is a day that you're not ahead of the game. The regulatory clarity, the market signals, the global adoption, these aren't just news items, they're the cues to act now before the next big wave hits. Remember, staying informed is just the beginning. For those of you who stay with us till the end of this video, you're in for a treat. We're going to give you an exclusive sneak peek into Altcoin Pro, our crypto community platform where you can connect with like-minded investors, get real-time market analysis, and much more. So if you're like most people, you don't have the opportunity to spend hours a day in the news for crypto, well, that's what we do here on this channel, so make sure you subscribe. And if you're feeling bullish about this current bull run, let me know by commenting 777 down below. We will also be getting into the charts. Things are getting very exciting over here. Now that we've had this big surge to the upside, we'll look at new resistance and support levels. We'll also check in on those crypto XRP price predictions. We'll also jump over here to x.com and take a look at all the breaking news that's happening in the news currently. We'll dive deep into the article, XRP rally to $3 holds, overtaking Bitcoin searches on Google Trends. U.S. Senate Banking Committee chair says crypto framework will be a priority. And Bitcoin reserves interest gains momentum across 5 continents. But first, let's check the health of the overall crypto market. The total market cap now sitting at 3.5 trillion, up 4% today, which is absolutely amazing. Fear and greed index on the rise as well. Fear and greed creeping its way up to the 60s as of today. Yesterday it was all the way down at 51. And last week, when everyone was sad thinking the bull run was over, we were all the way down to 49. But let's not forget, in December, we had reached all the way up to 80, and things were looking really, really good to the upside. Altcoin season slowly making its way back to the upside as well. Last week was at a 47. Today, we've moved up into the 50s, which is nice. Last month was at 63 as an average, but let's not forget the beginning of December, it was all the way up to 87. So things were pumping. Will we get there again shortly? Top 5 trending coins over on CoinMarketCap right now. XRP sitting at $3.03. Bitcoin right there at 100K. ETH at 3,400. Solana pumping hard today, $203. And XLM sitting at 47 cents. XRP currently sitting at 3 by market cap at 174 billion. Do you think that we will be moving into number 2 spot soon? Let me know down in the comment section. Only have to get up to 410 billion. We would have to grow significantly in XRP. It's 235 billion away to overtake Ethereum for the number 2 spot. Let's take a look at what's happening on X.com. 20 million XRP or $60 million was transferred from the Chris Larson wallet to an unknown wallet. And look at how popular XRP is becoming. Louis C.K., the comedian, the actor, posting on X.com, XRP the next Bitcoin. Is this a topping signal, or is this just the beginning? Also today, XRP broke $180 billion in market cap and has passed up 3 major telecom companies in market cap today. Verizon, we beat them. AT&T, we beat them. And T-Mobile, we beat them. In some sad news, and this may be the very reason why we had that slight pullback at the beginning of this new candle for the day, SEC waited to the very last moment, and they did file its first opening brief as part of its appeal against Ripple. So they waited literally to the very, 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 very last possible moment, and they did file their appeal. And when doing so, Stuart Alderoty, if you're not aware, Stuart Alderoty is the chief legal officer for Ripple. He put on X, as expected, the SEC's appeal brief is a rehash of already failed arguments and likely to be abandoned by the next administration. We'll respond formally in due time. For now, know this: the SEC's lawsuit is just noise. A new era of pro-innovation regulation is coming, and Ripple is thriving. And in response to Stewart's X post, Brad Garlinghouse also responding, one definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Gensler's SEC really took this to heart. Also, over on X, if you're not following us, the Bull Runners channel, you can find us on x.com, Bull Runners with the blue check mark at Bull Runners HQ. As soon as the actual legal notice was filed, we had that up. So if you're wanting to stay ahead of the game, make sure you follow us. And while you're over on X, don't forget to follow me as well. Win with Ryan at Real Win with Ryan on X. Cointelegraph posting out earlier today, XRP breaks out of an 8-year downtrend against Bitcoin, with analysis targeting a potential rally to $14 as momentum builds for 2025. And the one and only John Deaton said at $14, XRP would have an 800 billion plus market cap, and Ripple, the company, would be worth over $500 billion. And we are going to get into more countries talking about a Bitcoin reserve, but also states are getting on board. Oklahoma introduces Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Act to buy and hold Bitcoin as a state asset. And for those of you guys watching the XRP charts, this was a great post right here. It's absolutely insane to see XRP funding rates and spot premiums still haven't moved. This rally continues to be driven entirely by spot buying. This proves real demand for actual coins. This is not just leveraged buying. This is real people buying and holding XRP. Also, for those of you guys out there that are into Pump Fund, the Pump Fund tokens, we did a really good overview on this really hard-hitting article about Pump Fund, but they are now in a big class action lawsuit here. Berwick Law is putting a legal action against Pump.Fund. Berwick Law is pursuing legal action on behalf of investors in Pump.Fund meme coins. If you lost any money on Pump.Fund meme coins, you are entitled to compensation. Read below. Go check that out if you're in need on Pump.Fund losses. And as you saw in the beginning of the video, Donald Trump declares his vision to make America the world capital for crypto and Bitcoin, pledging to embrace industries of the future. Also, while I was scrolling through X, I saw this post here by Illuminati Bot. If you know what happened here, we should be friends. So do you know what happened on Jekyll Island? Let me know down in the comments section. I know some of you guys are deep into this. I know exactly what happened there, but let me know what happened on Jekyll Island. Also today, on the run to the upside, XRP now has a larger market cap than Disney. XRP at 162 billion, Disney at 160. And just for fun, I wanted to show you this because this was very, very viral just the other day. A mountain lion hunts a man. Now, obviously not funny that the mountain lion is hunting the man, but you can see this guy here. The mountain lion stalks him for about 6 minutes. This is a smaller cut video here for 2 minutes. Where's my gun? But this guy's freaking out. The lion is chasing him. And then a meme page went ahead and posted a parody of it. Some cholo walking down the hiking trail. So I thought that was funny. Little comedic break in there. So let's talk about these 5 continents that want a Bitcoin reserve, because politicians globally are arguing that a Bitcoin reserve would benefit their country. So here are the pressure rising on countries that are interested in potentially going with a Bitcoin reserve. So you've got Switzerland, Poland, Hong Kong, Venezuela, Germany, Japan, South Africa. These are considering it. Czechia and Russia. In the works already, United States and Brazil. And orange pilled, we know El Salvador is already running with it big time. So 12 different countries on 5 different continents thinking that Bitcoin holdings in their national reserves would be a smart move. Rising interest in Bitcoin among top officials is bringing it even closer to the mainstream. Still, some skeptics remain, while leaders in some parts of the world have jumped in with both feet. Pro-Bitcoin policymakers still have a long way to go to convince their colleagues of Bitcoin's value and proposition. So as we talked a couple of days ago, there are now other companies and countries also talking about holding an XRP reserve for their countries as well. Japan being the number 1 right now that I've seen, but this could be a reality. We see lots and lots of people talking about Bitcoin going to $1 million per coin. If this starts to happen, if countries fully adopt it, it's going to get out of hand, and prices of one coin, you're not going to be able to even talk about owning a Bitcoin. You're going straight to Satoshis. And the U.S. Banking Committee is looking at crypto frameworks. So with Republican majority have taken control of U.S. Senate in January, Tim Scott said that the Banking Committee would have an open-minded environment for digital assets. In a January 15th notice, Senator Scott and the Banking Committee intended to focus on policies for financial inclusion that create opportunity in the U.S. The committee's list of priorities include affordable housing, economic national security, oversight, and digital assets. Scott is quoted as saying, under Chair Gensler, the SEC refused to provide clarity to cryptocurrency industry, which has forced projects overseas. Moving forward, the committee would work to build regulatory framework that establishes tailored pathway for a trading and custody of digital assets. There is a change of tone for crypto in the new Congress. Until January 3rd, former Ohio State Senator Sherrod Brown chaired the Banking Committee, a position he took in 2021. However, he lost his bid for re-election against Republican Bernie Moreno, paving the way for the party to take majority control of the chamber and elect Scott to the chair of the committee. The cryptocurrency-backed politician Action Committee, Fairshake, spent over $40 million to support Moreno through media buys, which was one of the most expensive congressional races in 2024 U.S. election. And let's not forget, XRP and Ripple, they donated a ton of money to the Fairshake PAC. Colin McLaren of the Cedar Innovation Foundation said the group planned to work closely to support Scott's effort to pass crypto market structure bill. Cedar is partnered with the Blockchain Association and Stand With Crypto and has the same spokesperson as Fairshake. Under Senator Brown, the Banking Committee considered stablecoin legislation and held several hearings to discuss issues related to digital assets, including the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's enforcement cases against crypto firms. As of January 15th, only one event appeared on the Banking Committee's calendar for 2025 to consider a nomination for the Secretary of the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. So very exciting news coming out of the United States government moving towards a crypto-friendly framework. Now, let's not forget, crypto has so much ability that we have not even tapped into, because at this point, it has potentially been a Deegan type of scenario, right? You're lots of traders, people out there trying to make money. Like when people you talk to are talking about, oh, I want to buy this coin because it does all of this great, blah, blah, blah. No one really cares about utility. Everyone wants to pump their bags and make the most money. But the interesting thing is there is tons and tons of utility that most crypto investors don't know about that's going to start actually becoming more important than just my bags go up. But speaking of bags going up, XRP rallies to $3, overtaking Bitcoin searches on Google Trends. And we will be getting into the XRP charts here shortly. XRP price reached over $3 for the first time since 2018 as the altcoin continued to lead the markets in 2025. The crypto asset has risen 41% in the last 15 days, leading all major assets in the top 10 cryptocurrency list. XRP is just below its all-time high of $3.40, and the broader markets expect the price discovery period over the next few weeks. Can you imagine? We have not been in a price discovery mode for XRP since 2017 you could say 2018 because it was literally the first week of 2018 that it went up to its all-time high. But it was moonshotting in 2017 December, but then it fell very hard all of January 2018. XRP price and its holders have shown resilience over the past weeks. The altcoin witnessed minor corrections when majors like Bitcoin and Ethereum declined significantly in the charts. Data from Google Trends also highlighted the worldwide Google search for XRP overtook Bitcoin on January 15th. Over the past year, XRP has led Bitcoin in terms of search volume twice, the altcoin leading the apex crypto asset end on November 2024. So when we head over here to Google Trends and we take a look at this is the past 90 days right here. Now you can also remember, if you remember when people were talking about it's a great idea to sell your Bitcoin when this Google search trends becomes 100, and that happened on December 5th. And interestingly enough, if we take a look here on December 5th, that was the first time that Bitcoin officially broke $100,000. It also reached 100% search on Google, then had that crazy spike down into this support level of 91,000, which is also where it dipped exactly into before its newest rise to the upside. On December 5th, it did end up reaching over $104,000, then had the slight pullback. So had you actually sold on the day that Google peaked, you would have missed out on a couple $1,000 run to the upside, but at the same time, you would have been a very, very smart trader. But as we see here in November of 2024, right here at the very end of November, XRP just about takes out Bitcoin. December 1st officially passes it, a 32 to a 31. Then XRP continues running up, continuing to surpass it for December 2nd. December 4th, it then was beat out by Bitcoin again to the upside during that max out run over 100 for Bitcoin. But now, taking a look at this, January 14th, Bitcoin was at 28, XRP of 15. January 15th, Bitcoin at 31, XRP officially surpassed it at 39. And now as of January 16th, XRP is at a 60, Bitcoin is at 28. So is this one of those scenarios where when XRP search volume achieves 100, is that the Pico top for XRP? Is that when you are supposed to sell? Well, remember, everything on this channel is for entertainment purposes only. Please do not buy or sell anything that we talk about on this channel. It's not financial advice. But at the same time, when we take a look at when it gets to 100, we'll see where the price is at that time. The total number of XRP holders also registered an increase of 58,000 already in 2025, with the XRP army indicating a strong holding mentality. XRP rally is driven by spot investors, says analysts. In 2024, future open interest, OI, in major assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum reached all-time highs, underlying the importance of derivatives markets during bull runs, which remember, XRP doesn't even have an ETF yet. However, XRP's recent rally was driven largely by spot investors. So here we see the XRP price rising to the upside, and the blue line here is the spot buying, and down here is the perpetual buying as the leverage trading. As illustrated in the chart, Dom, an order flow analyst, said XRP's $3 retest was completely driven by demand from spot holders. The analyst pointed out XRP's funding rate and spot buy premiums haven't risen much during XRP's 15% weekly return. Meanwhile, the community also pointed out XRP will potentially flip Ethereum with another 2.5x return if both assets continue to move at the same price rate. In fact, Jeth, Sovereign co-founder, said that there's no reason to hold ETH over XRP anymore. While the former had better fundamentals, XRP was backed by positive regulatory tailwinds as the first pro-crypto U.S. government prepares to take over the White House on January 20th. Now, before we jump into the charts, I've been hearing from a lot of you guys that, everyone was talking about buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip right here, but everyone was like, I already bought the dip. I'm fully done. I have no more dry powder. And so we continued hearing this. So we put something together for you guys. So take a look at this, and then we'll jump into the charts. Hey, bull runners, are you feeling FOMO about this bull run without the right financial support? We're here to change that. We're not just about funding, we're about growing your business together. Whether you're investing in crypto, kicking off a new startup, managing your existing business, or looking to expand, we have personalized funding that meets your exact needs. Imagine starting your business or getting capital to invest $100,000 to $250,000 at 0% interest. That's not a dream, it's what we do. We've helped countless entrepreneurs like you with 0% interest funding without needing personal funds, income verification, or collateral. With just a 680 credit score, you qualify. We understand that your business can't wait, so take advantage of our quick funding approach. We look beyond the credit score with inclusive approval process that sees the big picture of your business or investment potential. Our flexible repayments are tailored to match your business cycles, ensuring you can manage repayments without strain. With access to our extensive lending network of over 5,000 options, we're committed to finding the perfect match for your business or investing needs. Plus, you'll have our dedicated team by your side, guiding you through every step of the funding journey. Whether it's buying crypto, hiring new employees, or launching a new product, we're committed to your success. Click the link to connect with our expert advisors and secure your business's future now. All right, awesome. So now let's get into the charting here. So as we covered just the other day, we have a couple of scenarios playing out to the upside. Number one, for price prediction, where's price going? We have a $3.43 target, and that's because the breakout of the symmetrical triangle, and that's if we take the lowest point and connect it to the top of the triangle that was created from there. And when you take that and move it to the actual breakout point after the retest off of the symmetrical triangle, we can see that does get us up here to $3.38. Well, it depends on exactly where you put it up there. So essentially just breaking out above our previous all-time high of $3.31. Now, the exciting thing is we were talking about this one here, the January 10th 3-day candle, when it finally broke outside of the symmetrical triangle pattern. We then were talking about the next 3-day candle because our long-term momentum is still showing very bullish above the zero line down here. And our short-term momentum had just reset to zero to the downside. Now it is on its way up back to the 100 level. And you can see we've already had an extreme move to the upside. So with lots of potential back to the upside, we also had another potential price prediction, and that was with the bull flag playing out. So if you take the flagpole from the top of that level that was our previous high of most recent $2.90 to the kickoff of that uptrend, and you take and move that to the breakout from the triangle, and that gets us up to a $4.85 level. This is on your standard candle pattern chart. If we change this to logarithmic and we run that same scenario with the logarithmic bull flag scenario from the start at the bottom to the top at the $2.90 level, and then we move that to the breakout from the symmetrical triangle pattern, that gets us a target of $14.30-ish. So now that the symmetrical triangle is gone, we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. We're going to get rid of the support level here. We don't need that at the moment. We're going to get rid of the bottom. And what do we have here? This white line is the January 20th presidential inauguration. So we'll see if we continue to have a pump after Trump's inaugurated, or do we have some sort of black swan event that people are scared that may be taking place. Now, a couple of days ago, we were also talking about this very important key level here. That was these two candle bodies that we needed to break with a new candle body because our wick got really close, but luckily our last 3-day candle closed significantly above that. Then we have the next breakout level that we were looking at, which was $2.90, because that was our most recent top. The the 3-day candle broke and closed above that as well. Very bullish. We also talked about our weekly candle being green to the upside, and this next weekly candle needing to take out this previous wick with a body close, and then a confirmation candle next week. So right now we have 3 days, 22 hours left in the weekly candles. When we take a look at our daily candles, we had that massive move to the upside yesterday. Price then came down, nearly retested the wick of the candle from December 3rd. So it did not officially test that level. Are we going to count that as a retest? Well, market seems to believe so, and it's being very bullish, buying us back to the upside. Our next level getting us up to $3.31. So the next thing we need to do is take a look at our Fibonacci extension from our previous all-time high to our most recent swing low, and take a look at our Fibonacci levels. You can see we did officially break above that 786 level this candle. That would be this weekly candle, officially a candle body above that level, needs to close above that level. Getting back into our zero line here of the previous all-time high of $3.31. Then our next extension level gets us to $5.29, then $8.49, $11.70 with the full playout extension all the way up to $13.68. And what's interesting is that is also where that logarithmic bullish flagpole plays out too as well. Let's check in on our 3-day spider line chart that you guys have been liking a lot. Now, these spider lines come from us in the past when you take the Heikin-Ashi candles and you connect the start point from the past previous all-time high, then the drop candles, pivot off of the recent high that was on April 2021 and extend them into the future. You just shoot a ray from one level to the next. We officially broke above the January 25th candle extension, which was the pink line. And now we've gotten to the January 28th, which is going to be the dotted red line, and the January 31st, which is going to be the dotted yellow line. So let's go see where we're at current day. So January 31st dotted line is here. That's going to get us to a resistance level at about $3.27. We broke through the January 25th line yesterday and all the way to the January 28th line, came back, retested off that January 28th line as a support, and moving up into the next line here. After we break above this, the very next line that we'll be getting into is going to be all the way up at $3.80. Again, this is the 3-day spider lines. Let's check the weekly spider lines. So as we can see here, last week, it broke above this weekly spider line, then moved up and broke above that next one this week, running up to nearly the next one, which is here at $3.23. Let's go ahead and change this color to white. And let's change the size to big dots and go back in history, find out where that one comes from. So that comes from the February 5th, 2018, the week of February 5th, 2018 weekly spider line. Let's also go ahead and color in the next one, the one right below it, which is the February 12th, 2018. So this is the February 5th, which is nearly exactly where we hit it. And then the February 12th one. So on these weekly time frames, they are going to get a little bit more choppy there for a little bit. Will we experience more interference before we start making some big moves to the upside? And remember, we took one from a really deep inside pivot point off that middle line. And if we zoom way out, we can take a look at where does that get us? That gets us all the way up into the $8 level. If these spider lines continue to play out historically as they have to the upside thus far, we could start to experience a little bit more resistance in this area before ultimately breaking out severely to the upside. Now, when we turn off the logarithmic and go to standard candles, we can see on our XRP chart here, we did actually run exactly into this level, the $3.20 weekly spider line. Let's go into the past and find out where that one comes from. So that one comes to us from here, which is March 12th, 2018. So interesting times ahead. It's definitely nice to have different perspectives. This spider line idea comes from Crypto Face on YouTube. He's a crypto trader. And thus far historically, they've worked out pretty well.
Hey, bull runners, check this out. If you want to learn how to find the next 10x, 50x, or even 100x altcoin in this video, listen to this. Our research team posted GOAT on the 13th of October of 2024 when it was right at a penny, and since then it rallied to over $1 and it's currently still up over 5,000%. That's like turning $1,000 into over $50,000. Our team called Pendle at only a $16 million market cap, or 16 cents, back on February 18th of 2023, all the way back here, and since then it's rallied up over 4,000%. That's a 40x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $40,000. Our team also called BitTensor Tau September 15th, 2022, before the token was ever even launched. And since then, Tau has rallied over 2,000%. That's a 20x. Our team even said Solana is most likely to be one of the easiest trades next year, and this was posted December 29th, 2022, on the day that Solana bottomed out at around $8. And since then, Solana looks like it's up over 2,500%. That's a 25x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $25,000. And the bull run is just getting started. The list goes on and on and on. Our team called Sui, Ondo, and even some of the biggest cult-based meme coins like MOG back in July 20th of 2023, the day that MOG launched. So if you want to learn how our team is finding these altcoins before they explode, we just launched Altcoin Pro University, where our research team gives you real-time altcoin picks with explosive potential for this bull run, along with 100+ expert curated classes crafted by industry experts to discover these gems yourself, on top of our live weekly calls every single week for in-depth crypto market analysis and daily updates. And that's just a fraction of what we offer inside of Altcoin Pro University through the link below. And although we make no guarantees because crypto is definitely risky, guys, this is only $97 a month or $970 a year. If you want to save $194, getting 2 months for free and unlock some exclusive bonuses through the link below. But I'm not going to talk all about that in this video because we have a lot to cover. Just go through the link in the description below, get in right now, watch the 26-minute video covering everything that Altcoin Pro University offers, because we have a lot to cover with you over the next few minutes in this video to help you become the first millionaire in your family tree. If that's a goal of yours, our goal is to help 1,000 members set their portfolio up for life this month. And you can get started through the link in the description below right now, or you can go to bullrunners.com to take advantage of the bonuses we're giving you before they expire. We have about 200 members right now, and we literally just launched like less than 5 days ago at the time of making this video. Everyone is loving the community. They're loving the education. They're getting access to real-time altcoin picks first before we ever make videos about them. So click the link in the description below, watch the video, and I'll see you on the inside.